Alrighty people, welcome back to another awesome video, and today we've got ourselves Five Nights at Freddy's, the first game. I'm gonna test this out, just test this out as a game, as a video I should say, an upload to be specific, see how we do within the first few times we do this. I don't think I'll be able to nail it in the first 3 tries, so if we do 3 tries, 3 strikes, and if we go through all 3 strikes, then we're out. And then that'll be the video. And I'm just gonna do this for fun. I was gonna do this as a stream thing, and I will probably down the line eventually. This is just gonna be probably somewhere scheduled. Somewhere fun, just to see how you guys react to the idea of us doing FNAF, like the first few games and things like that. And also, I've already done night 2, so there's that. So let's do this. So I hope you guys are ready. This should be fun. And you know what? Why not? Depending... Actually, hold on. Let's listen to Ralph. We gotta listen to Ralph, the phone guy. Let him do his thing.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know.
That's exactly what I'm doing, Ralph.
Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey,
I'm gonna keep this
I
going.
guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door lights.
Perfect timing.
You
I
might
got
only
it.
have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course.
Not that I would be in any danger.
Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched.
Our boy Foxy.
Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. But anywho, I'm gonna have this scheduled. I might have this scheduled for October this year. I might have it for October of next year. Point is, just want to see how this does as a video. See how you guys react to that. Like, ooh, I have the first Five Nights at Freddy's game. You know, just to see how we test the waters with it. Just to see what happens. We have security breach, which you guys are aware of, but I just want to see how we do with this. Just to see what happens. See how you guys react to this. And then maybe I'll do this as more like video thing, but most likely we'll do stream formats of games, because I like doing streams more often than actual game videos or game uploads. They're more fun, they're more engaging. Let's check the cams. Shit. Actually, okay, good. Should probably open that door, but I'm too cautious, okay? Actually, I shouldn't check Pirate's Cove, because I feel like if you check on it, the more active Foxy's gonna go. That's what I'm worried about. Okay. Where's Bonnie? Crap. Crap. I don't like that sound. Actually, let's check cams. Cam. Okay, Chica's over there. There's Bonnie. Okay, there's Bonnie. Okay. We're all good here now. Everything's fine. We're all fine here now. How are you? We can try and get through this. We'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. Relax. Turn on the radio. I should be flashing my light too much. I can't open this up, so I trust that door more than anything. I trust this one more than this one. I don't like that. I don't like that. I heard noise. shit. Foxy, stay in your spot, buddy. Stay in there. Okay. So I'm good. Open you up. You're still there, Bonnie. See? I know what I'm doing. I made it through the first night. Decently. I don't remember how long it took me, but I did okay. You're still there. Hi. But yeah, no, we'll see how this goes. We'll just experiment. Actually, I don't like that. Foxy's still there, which is weird. Alright. Okay. If I can do this, hopefully I can. Come here, my guy. Shh. Trust the process. Gotta trust it, bro. Chica always takes me by surprise, so that's the thing. But yeah, like I was saying, I do have my playlist for Security Breach, so that would be a annotation at the end of this video. That would be tons of fun. Okay, Chica's there. No Bonnie. But I do hear footsteps, so I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Sorry. Sorry, kid. I don't like that. Not one bit. Oh! I don't know who's here, but I'm glad I closed these doors, and I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't know. I definitely wasted my first night, so... Not my first night, but my first attempt. We tried, though. Okay. It's not gonna work. I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, Jesus! Ooh, Jesus Christ. Scared me. Ah! Hate you for that, Bonnie. Ah. Hate that. God damn it, Bon. Whew. Scared living hell. Whew. Okay. Whew. We tried. There's Freddy. Hi, Fred. It's Ed Bear. It's Fred Bear, the Ed Bear, the Ted Bear, the Ted Bear. And Ted Bear's gonna kill us. Look away! If you guys don't like jump scares, look away now. 3, 2, 1, now. 3, 2, 1, now. There you go. Now you guys can look. If you guys are jump scare sensitive, don't watch this or do cover your eyes during these sequences. But we were close, weirdly enough. That worked. But Bonnie freaked the living crap out of me for that. Let's go again. Let's try again. But I have the playlist for Security Breach. I have no idea how many episodes we'll be at by the time we get to this video. It all depends on what happens, because like I said, I might have this for October 1st of this year, or I might have it for October 1st of next year. Either way, it's going to be scheduled. So that way, I don't know, it'll just be fun. And then maybe we'll do it a stream. Maybe by the time October of 2026 or October of 2025, we'll do streams of this. And maybe we'll do streams of Ghostbusters. We'll do spooky things and all that. And I know Security Breach we're doing throughout the year, but hey, who knows? Heck, maybe, just maybe, we'll even, I might have this maybe uploaded around the time Secret of the Mimic comes out. Because because that's supposed to come out soon. So maybe I might just do that. We'll see what happens, folks. It all depends. Okay. Okay. Bonnie's already out, so that worries me. But he's always on the left side of me. Chica's on the right of me, which is interesting. But I guess it kind of makes sense, because look how the poster is, too. Bonnie's on the left, Chica's on the right. Like, facing us. Oh, God. Just gotta keep my eyes on things. Keep your eyes on the cameras. Keep your eyes on the monitors. Piece of cake. The owner of this guy was no, hold on. They say the owner didn't want to give the old wrecking ball and chain. I guess you could say he's a sentimental guy. Also, we have fucking the sequel coming out this well, depends on when this gets uploaded, but if this is going to be June of this year, we have Secret of the Mimic this year, this summer. We have FNAF 2 coming out in December. So, what an interesting year for FNAF, for Five Nights at Freddy's. And then there's supposedly 5 laps at Freddy's, so there's that too. So maybe I will have it around the time of this year, or maybe even next year. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Maybe I'll have it in October, and by then Secret of the Mimic will be talked about, and then all the theories and lore of Secret of the Mimic will be dropped already, and maybe we'll find out that, I don't know, we'll see Tiger Rock or something, and that Edwin was a part of Afton and Henry Emily's company, Fazbear Entertainment, from the beginning. Maybe, who knows? We'll see what happens. But people are, so far, from what I've seen, depending on when this gets uploaded, from what I've seen and what people have been saying, that maybe Edwin has his own company. Like, he has like his own supply of, like, he has like a coffee machine. There's videos that Steelwool dropped of, there's a coffee machine he made, there's a vacuum, and people are thinking, oh, Trash in the Gang, maybe. So who knows, maybe there's a possibility that he has his own electronic company that does things, and it just so happens that he was there during when he made the Mimic, maybe, things like that. And especially since he lost his son, I think that's the lore, that he lost his son David, or I forgot the kid's name, but Edwin had a son, if I remember correctly, in the books, from what I've heard in videos. And he had a tiger plushie named Tiger Rock. And the Mimic then started to act like the child, grabbing on and grasping onto the tiger plushie like a coping mechanism, and starting to act like a little kid. Hence why he mimicked. Ah, crap. He did that. Yeah, I don't trust that. Yeah, Bonnie's still on the loose, so I'm fine. It's just Chica is the one that's there. Freddy rarely comes out, but still, there's something always eerie and spooky when Fred comes out. And there's Bonnie again. Jesus, Bonnie is aggressive today. Relax, Jeremy. I think it's Jeremy. If I remember correctly, the kids are Fritz, Jeremy, Susie, and I forgot the other ones. And then there's supposed to be, I think, the crying child, so that'd be Dave or Evan. I forgot. And I don't think we're gonna make it through the second attempt. We could try, but I doubt it. I know that this drains my power, and I know a lot of you are gonna point that out, but I just can't help it because, dude, that was like the 3rd or 4th time Bonnie came out. So it's like, bro, what? How do you not expect me to put that up? Like, that was for real, like the third time Bonnie came by. Let's check. Where is he at exactly? And Foxy keeps coming around, which is interesting to me. And I'm gonna die. See what I mean? Bonnie's so aggressive today. Like, bro needs to calm down a little bit. He's not helping my situation here. Jesus, this is what I mean. I hate that every time Freddy does that. That's the only time that he comes out or does something, is that weird little, like, peekaboo. It's like, I hate it. Just freaks me the hell out sometimes. Okay. Yeah. This is not gonna work in my favor. There it is. Jesus. Yep. Tried. I tried. I gave it a shot and I tried. But we'll try one more attempt, but I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. So yeah. Shield your eyes! Shield your eyes from the Fredbear! Shield your eyes! Don't worry, I'll sacrifice myself and I'll take the arrow. Just like that. Yep, just like that. Just like that. Plus, I've been in a FNAF mood. And I said, you know what? Let's do this. Plus, I'm literally just playing this right now just to kind of make sure this is working fine. For whatever reason, security breach wasn't working. It gave me an error thing, so this is working, but security breach gave me in this error, and I'm like, what the heck, man? Why you do that to me? Why you gotta be like that, bro? So, and you guys are probably thinking to yourself, how do I know so much lore about Five Nights at Freddy's? Well, I'll tell you. My beautiful fiance got me into Five Nights at Freddy's the moment we started dating, because she told me about Five Nights at Freddy's. I knew of its existence, I just never liked it. And the reason why is because when it came out, I was like, oh, jump scares. I was in a phase where I hated jump scares in horror movies, and it felt just very tropey, very cliche, and plus they just piss me off because it's a jump scare. It gets you, and it gets you frustrated, it gets you, like, your heart racing and everything. So, shit like that happens. So, I never really played the games when it came out. I never touched the games, I never watched the games, I never knew nothing of the games. I made sure to stay clear of the games. Shit, Chica's out. That's a first. So let's bring you up instead. So then, when Bella and I were dating, we started dating. I mean, we technically are, but still the point is, like, when we first met, we started getting to know one another. She was like, hey, how about that Five Nights at Freddy's? I said, nah, not my thing. You sure? Yeah. Let's watch together. What's the harm? What's the harm in that? And I'm like, okay. So, we watched the whole game theory about it. The old Matt Pat theory timeline, the hour and a half long. That felt like 3 hours worth of listening to Revenant and lore and the missing child's incident and Golden Freddy and the crying child and Music Man and the lore of it all. So it was interesting. Would I say it was educational? Kinda. I definitely learned a little bit about the series, so I found that very interesting, in my opinion. And you know, I've said this multiple times, but that's the story of how I got into it. And then over time, it became, ooh, Poppy Playtime. That seems neat. Ooh, Welcome Home. That seems neat. Ooh, Vending Ink Machine. That seems cool. Oh, Indigo Park. Oh, hello. Their, what other ones do I like? called? Gigaland? That one's fine. Mince Hints I like. Mince Hints was good. Shipwreck 64 I really like. That was dark. Damn, that was dark. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna keep this door open, closed for just a little bit. Just a little. What other ones, what other indie projects do I know of that are indie horror, mascot horror? That's all of them, really. We don't touch about and talk about Garden of Bandland, though. That's a special type of game. That's a special type of franchise. And then, same thing with Choo Choo Charles. That's a special franchise, too. Ah! Didn't like that. Jesus, didn't like that. Hated that with a passion. Jesus, I hated that. Yeah, I didn't like that. Jesus Christ, that scared me. I didn't like that. We're gonna not look at Freddy for a while. Okay. Chica's somewhere nearby. I don't trust that they're close, so we're just gonna just do that, okay? Cool. Get out of there. Nope. That's the button I want. Let's see. You're over there, so... Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. But yeah. I brushed up a little bit on it. We watched it. It was a mess, but I think over time it's like there's elements that I really like with this franchise. And you know, I said this before, I'll say it again. Security Breach as a game is good. I like Security Breach as a game. From a lore standpoint, I don't like it. But the thing that I will at least give Security Breach to is that Security Breach Ruin makes the lore even more interesting. Because that element, the Ruin DLC that comes with Security Breach, that I like. It's like, that stuff is cool, that makes sense. That's a little bit away from the Afton story and, you know, the family dynamic and everybody. So, I liked that a lot. So, that's why. Oh! Can we stop, please, staring at me, Freddy? Not a fan of that. Give me chills, bro. And I don't think we're gonna survive, but we tried. Tried our best. I don't trust that door. Bonnie is just... he's a menace. Bonnie's a fucking menace, man. I'll say it here, I'll say it now. He's a menace. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of any of this. But we gave it a shot. Did I throw away my shot? Yeah, but we tried. We tried. We gave it our all. But that is going to be everything. Oh well. This was just for fun, though. But yeah, that's all thanks to my baby. And then we even played the first game. We got the complete, like, collection, like the trilogy. And then, hold on. I love that it's still wrestling around. There it is. But yeah, even when we got the first trilogy, the complete trilogy or the complete collection of it on her Switch, we played the first game, or at least I should say, more like I watched and sat there commentating while Belle played the first game, and she did it pretty damn well. And then we did the second game, and we haven't finished it since. And I want to do the second game, so maybe one day her and I will do it. And you know, that's gonna do it for today. If this comes out, uploads next year, then, you know, when Belle and I are living together, maybe we'll stream FNAF together. We'll do some Five Nights at Freddy's together. We'll finish that second game, or maybe we'll do this here, and then we'll do the second game. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you like this video, please smash the like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to the awesome videos every day, if not every week. Make sure you ring that bell to do new videos every day, if not every week. Share the video with family, friends, all the good stuff, and more. Leave suggestions down in the comments. You name it, I'll look at those as possible. Like I said, there's gonna be a playlist for Security Breach. Then there's gonna be I'll probably have the FNAF, the first movie at least, on here, depending on when this gets uploaded. Maybe after Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I'll have that review over here, underneath it, and then maybe, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'll throw something else in there. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.